Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Umber Rays, and today we're going to be looking at the news for JP, and it is actually exciting. With so much Final Fantasy VII in my life lately, it's kind of nice to see some celebration of Final Fantasy IX. Final Fantasy IX is fantastic, and that is going to be the next event. Pretty easily to be predicted was the idea that we were going to see a Final Fantasy IX follow-up, especially considering that there was a collaboration already earlier this month, and guess what? It's finally time. Garnet, long has she been the bridesmaid, now she gets to be the Fest bride. Yes, a Final Fantasy IX raid banner is on our way with 2 new characters at the 5-star level. Well, when I say 2 new characters, I mean like a new version. Yeah, Steiner's gonna sit this one out once again, and yeah, Eiko has already gotten a 5-star version before, but considering the lack of new healers on the JP side for what feels like a while, I'm actually okay seeing a double healer banner, and as well, they are summoners too, so that also is exciting because I think summoners are something that has been long kind of relegated on the JP side. So yeah, summon units don't count. They don't count. They really don't. But yeah, it is really cool to see 2 new summoner units, so let's take a look at them, and then we'll also talk about the special stuff that will be coming up really quickly here for the 4.5-year anniversary. Much as Wotiv will be celebrating its half-year anniversary, so apparently will FFBE JP. This is probably just, trying to give more stuff back to the community, support it, and keep people playing. And that's always fine. The more free stuff for people, the better usually, especially in these very expensive games. So taking a look at Garnet, this is the Dagger version, although I just want to call her the haircut version. She is a type healer, support, and magic attacker. Limit burst is AoE thunder and light damage, AoE barrier and heal thunder and light, LB ability and magic damage up. Also should be noted that she is a fest unit. In other words, you will not be able to UOC her. Pretty expected. There's always at least 1 fest unit or 1 limited time unit on every single banner in Japan lately. Her TMR is a Materia, Esper stats 50%, all element resist 20%, Super TMR, Rod, Attack 9, 166 Magic, 132 Spirit, and Auto Refresh. Super TMR, I gotta say, is nice overall. It's a nice combo stat. Rod, that's fine. TMR, I think is actually really nice. 50% Esper stats and 20% elemental resistance is pretty blanket good on a lot of characters. A lot of different types of characters too, so I'm okay with that. What I'm interested though in is her limit burst is AoE thunder and light damage, which means that I think that it is kind of based on some of her summons, and thunder and light. Thunder and Light? I mean, she had Arc in the game, she had Bahamut, she had Ramu, so I guess that could be the thunder damage, but it's just not clicking who would be the, why the light damage. I don't know, it's kind of weird. It doesn't necessarily fit Garnet's theme. I thought that she would be way better as maybe a shadow damage dealer, but maybe that just synergizes too well with other characters. Anyway, she's got AoE, all ailment resist up, Esper fill gauge. She uses her Esper gauge as a magic spirit damager that also gives a few other things such as stat break resistance up and self limit burst fill, or also stop and charm resistance up and self limit burst fill. 7 stars she has using Esper gauge to do Esper type damage and self limit burst fill. HP and MP heal, thunder imbue with Esper fill. Like, all of her abilities have Esper fill, and considering that she is doing Esper damage, probably there's going to be some Esper cost in her kit to use some of her abilities. She has AoE heal, she has AoE damage mitigation, she has, you know, all breaks and stop charm resist with Esperfill and auto cast an ability for the next turn, which is AoE heal and Esperfill. Esperfill. That is the word of the day. Garnet's exciting. There hasn't been a lot of it. Like, for me personally, I am still using Warrior of Light Lena. I've been using her for a long time, but, you know, it's nice to see a new healer. And the chances of there being another healer in the near future, possibly. I'm still expecting a Final Fantasy VII event pretty quickly to capitalize on how popular Final Fantasy VII Remake is, which would probably be CG Sephiroth, and I want to say that the Turk units are going to show up, but it could be a new version of Aerith as well. So while Garnet being a new healer is really tempting, keep in mind that there is potential for another healer to show up, with FF7 being a thing lately. Continuing down is Eiko, and a new version of Eiko. I'm happy about this because the original version of Eiko is pretty dated, and Eiko is an awesome character and has like one of my favorite summons ever. So yeah, I'm really happy. She is a magic / healer, and her limit burst is AoE light damage. I can really hope that this is not just holy flavor. I really hope to see Terra Homing as her limit burst, because if it's Terra Homing as her limit burst, I will absolutely UOC this character. This is not a Fest unit character, and typically lately the character who has partnered with on a raid banner, where the first character is a raid Fest character and the second character is just UOCable, has been pretty darn good lately. So Eiko is exciting for that reason only. Well, more than that, but yes. Anyway, TMR Materia 20% attack, 40% spirit, and Evo Magic 20%. A nice TMR with a new source of Evo Magic, plus pretty good spirit and some extra magic. Super TMR Instrument 33 attack, 66 magic, 164 spirit with autofill Esper every turn. Cannot be stacked. Too bad. I guess one version's enough. But the fact that it's single hand on this one, great, awesome. Yeah, just really like it. A single-hand instrument with high spirit. Yeah, I'll take it. Has Fire, Wind, Light, Esper damage magic attacks. Fire, I'm guessing, is Phoenix. Wind should be Fenrir. I want to say it's Fenrir. And Light is hopefully going to be, again, Terra Homing flavored, but we'll have to wait and see. She is in her kit description, she just has healer, so you know that she's a healer. And from there, she has AoE spirit-based Esper-type damage, along with Esperfill too, so she might be pretty self-sustainable. Uses Esper Gauge to do AoE spirit-based Esper damage, as well as 2 times, and one of them has self-raise, so that is definitely Phoenix flavored. And in her 7-star kit has some AoE fire, wind, and light imperil, and max the Esper bar. This is a 5-turn cooldown, but that's interesting. And a 7-turn cooldown, use Esper Gauge, AoE spirit based fire damage with AoE raise. It's a 2 times damager, and it is AoE re-raise. So it seems like both Garnet and Eiko are going to be more of their trance versions, because while Garnet double casted her summons, Eiko just had double white magic, but they seem to be giving her that flavor, and that I think is really cool. Eiko could just be a really fun unit to build, and I'll be interested to see how good her healing is, considering that she seems to be a really solid Esper generator. Yeah, I would be really interested if her healing is good enough to just put her in my party and, you know, forget it. And the last character on the banner is Queen Braun. Yes, congratulations, Queen Braun. You made it into the game. Debuff, support, limit burst, AoE damage, defense, spirit break. Pat with 32 defense and 38 spirit and 15% HP is her TMR. Not a bad TMR for a 4-star. Of course, pulling on this banner will, of course, get you a ticket to get either Eiko or Garnet's prism. I personally would like to do 2, just to get both of the prisms and kind of be done with it, because I am interested in having both Eiko and Garnet in the future. But you know, luck is luck. And as for the event, we will be fighting Ark in Oilvert location from Final Fantasy IX, one of my favorite locations with some absolutely great music, and there are just a massive amount of bonus characters this month for the raid, and considering how lucky I've been this month, it's going to be a nice event for sure. And I do believe for raid equipment, we're going to see a staff that's pretty high on spirit, but also gives Dispel, so that's pretty nice. A robe with some light resistance and extra spirit when equipped with a staff, that's really great free equipment. An accessory with water resistance, beautiful, and a hat with some magic on it. Seems like a fantastic raid event. I'm super happy about this raid event. I am super happy to see a great version of Garnet, super happy to see a great version of Eiko, and yeah, I can't wait for the details, but either way, I think I'll be going on this banner 100%. It's, remember, every banner is a bait banner when you play Gacha. That should be like my intro line or something. Anyway, and as for trials, good news for anybody who's been looking for a really hard trial. I think that this is going to be super difficult. Shinryu Kai, available after maintenance, strong water elemental attacks, Kupo. He's a dragon, so use dragon killers, Kupo. Thanks, Kupo. And uses death when his HP reaches certain thresholds. Also uses petrify and zombie, so that Fest healer, it seems like she is going to finally get some real use. Shinryu on the JP side, I remember it just being one of a absolute nightmare RNG trial when it came out, and my memory is starting to fade a little with time. But yeah, this will probably be a good challenge that will probably take most of the super whales approximately 30 minutes, and the rest of us maybe a couple years. Either way, the rewards are an accessory, 48 attack, 48 magic, fire, ice, thunder, water, and earth resistance plus 30% on an accessory, 10% trust Moogle, 50 trust coins, a UOC ticket. Should be a tough trial. Anyway, and then there is going to be the 4.5-year anniversary. It seems like half-year anniversaries are starting to become more a thing in Gacha to keep people more playing. And I'm sure right now, as a lot of people are bored and locked up, are probably looking for more stuff to do. So here's some free stuff. First of all, free 10 poll tickets. From the 22nd to the 30th, you will be able to log in, get a ticket, and poll. Now, these polls include, of course, Fest units. You can log in on the last day to get all 9. So that's pretty generous, considering you normally got to log in every day. So, yay! There's also going to be a whole bunch of campaigns, including Half Energy for Story, Esper and Madame, Chocobo Exploration of 1 extra slot with 3 times the rates, daily 10 times friend polls with 10 times the friend poll rates, as well as fusion rates up and half Awakening Guild campaigns. From logging in throughout the entire thing, you will be able to get a total of 4,500 lapis over a total of 15 days. You're also going to be getting 2 50% trust moogles and 1,600 4.5 Annie medals. I don't think we know what the Annie medals are for. There's also going to be Annie medal missions from the 22nd of April all the way to May 31st, a total of 1,300 anniversary medals. The medals will be able to exchange after April 30th. So, not collect the medals. We don't really know what they're for, but I'm sure they'll be exchanged for some nice goodies, and we all like goodies. Other than that, there is going to be a special 3 times story event reruns. I can't find all the posts in here, but anyway. Rain, Darkfina, and Axstar will all have a story event. Rewards available even if you have cleared the events in past, which is important, and obtain 4.5-year anniversary medals. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming in the future updates. You're going to be able to start collecting medals so that you can get some half-year anniversary goodies. We got the new raid with the new Final Fantasy IX characters that I'm super happy about because summoners are always my jam. But the fact that you can probably have either of these two as a really good healer and supporting the Esper side of the game as well, excellent. And it looks like they both will be able to bring some magic damage as well to the table, which is exciting too, as well as just some really nice support. And if you're a masochist, best of luck on the Shinryu Kai trial. Either way, a lot of good stuff, very excited for it. And that's about it for this video. So thank you very much for watching. And of course, take care and be safe out there. Have a good one.